Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. Today is Saturday, December the 6th. Man, time is flying in a blink of an eye. The Christmas holidays would be here. Okay, I'm shuffling some cards to get a message for the collective. Hi, Mary Kay Lim, good morning. How are you? Hey, Sweet Fairy-ish, good morning and welcome. Hi, Eleanor. I'm going to pull a card for the collective. What does the universe want us to know this morning as we prepare for if you celebrate the holidays, as we prepare for the holidays? Good morning, I am Lulu. Hey, KMO, good morning. What does Spirit want us to know as a collective? I'm just pulling a card for the collective. Hey, Jackie Jan, Natalia, good morning. Welcome. Okay. Hey, Violets for Roses. Good morning. Hey, Brenda. How are you? Good morning. Hey, Nivra. Thanks for being here on this cold Saturday morning, if it's cold where you are. Let's see. What does the universe want us to know this morning? I feel like I'm shuffling forever. Okay. Is this it for the collective spirit? Top or bottom? Oh. And today's collective message is to go on an adventure. It says, today is the day to try something daring. Maybe you've been wanting to take up a sewing class, a cooking class, try something new, color that hair if you want to do it, something different, and you've been procrastinating, unsure if you want to do it. Take that adventure. It doesn't necessarily mean having to leave your home and go do something. It could be anything that you have been postponing or that you are a little bit of unsure if you should try it. Either two things can happen, right? If you color your hair, it may not turn out the exact color you want, but you can always go back to a black or whatever. Or you may try it and love it and say, yeah, this is for me. So go ahead and go on that adventure. Take the leap today. Let's see who I missed. Hey, Evelyn. Wanda Grant, good morning. Okay, I have you, Wanda, and I have you, Jackie. Let's see, did I miss anybody up top? No. Hey, Christine Thomas, good morning. How are you? Hey, Violets, I do have you started as well. Okay. It's 8:05, guys. So I am going to, you know what? Actually, I'm going to leave this card out because I want to show it at the end of the show as well. Okay. Let's see. So how is the weather where you are? And don't tell me it's nice and tropically and warm and, because I'll be so jealous. I have you, Nivra, and Sweet Fairy-ish. Okay. And guys, and I have you, Jessica Lynn. Oh, we had snow yesterday, Jackie. Yeah, it's cold here, Naira. It is cold. We had snow yesterday, but it finished yesterday. We don't have any today. Yes, I have you, Yvette Bragg, and welcome to the community. Welcome to this group over here. And I'm assuming you may just want a general event. If not, go ahead and put your if you have a specific question, go ahead and put it in. I have you KMO. Oh, Christine, 80 and Sunny. Oh my gosh. You want to trade places? I have you Mary Caleb. So far I have 10 people starred. And I am going to get started, guys. And I have you, Natalia. Natalia, I have you as well. Jackie said, it snowed and stopped here yesterday afternoon. Woke up this morning. Ugh. I'm like, just give me all of the snow at once and let's just move on. Right? Okay. Okay, Yvette, you want a general. Okay. Christine, I have you. I am Lulu. I think I did. Hold on. Let me double check. I think I have you start as well. I am Lulu. Yes. I have you. So I have 13 people, and I think that's going to be it. I don't want to go too far over today. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, guys. Okay, let's start with, let's see. Let me see. Quick, I am Lulu. I missed that. Oh, you can have it. We can trade places. I can come to your 80-degree and sunny weather climate, and you can come here to Maryland and take this cold and this snow. Yeah, you can have it. All right, guys, let me get started. And we are going to start with Wanda. Okay. And just give me 1 second, guys. Let me turn, these lights are hitting me directly in the face. I'm just going to shift them around a bit. Hold on 1 sec. Okay. Much better. All right, Wanda, may I have a message from my guides today? Should I turn this off? Wanda. Spirit. Wanda Grant wants to know if you have a message for her today. What do you want Wanda Grant to know today that is of her highest good? Okay. I'm going to start with pulling a card for you, Wanda, and then I'll see where it leads with that card's message. What do you want? No, as I was asking my question for you, Wanda, I heard loving. That's all I heard. So, and I told myself that whatever word or sentence I get, I'm going to tell the person because it may mean something. Even though it's one word, it may mean something to them. So that's the word I got for you. Now let's see what else. What do we want Wanda to know, Spirit? This is it for Wanda. What should I shuffle again? Oh, okay. I'm going to have to go to the book to this because I can give you like a general of what this says. And what I love with this card, it says community calls, right? And look at all those. Are they? Not sure which bird they are. But when you see a flock of birds, whether geeses, ducks, just any crows, and they're all together, that's a community, right? Which you are here within this community. Oh, and you know what I just heard? I'm going to hold that thought. And within that community, there's so much, they love each other. Like I was watching a flock of geese at a lake the other day. And as somebody walked by, I guess one of the geese felt threatened. So the one who felt a little threatened, he did his little thing as if he was going to attack the person that was walking by, but he didn't. and I don't know why I'm saying he, but other geeses again came to his, like they turned and started walking behind him as a protector, letting him know that, you're not alone. So that's what I get when I see this call, community calls. And the other thing that I felt as I read this is that, yes, you are within this community, but I feel like it's a bigger calling. I feel like, and I could be wrong, and you can let me know if I'm way off kilter. Yeah, it kind of listen, you can take a screenshot of it. I don't know what they are. But I love that the one here is white, and then you have all these beautiful white flowers. And if you look in this upper corner, there's a face in the clouds. Again, and when I look at that face, I feel love in that. It's not a face, but it looks like a face. Feel like my eyes are feel like my your grandparents when they're like, yes, and trying to make out the image on the card. um but what I was going to say, Wanda, it feels more than just a community calling. It feels more like if spirit is giving you gentle nudges to take that next step, to take that next leap. It doesn't have to be grand. It could be small into your spirituality. You've been in the chat communicating with, myself and others, and even talking with folks within the chat. And I feel like your call is to step out on faith. I don't know if you have been like doing private readings for your friends, or maybe even communicating with your guides to get messages for yourself. But that's what it feels like, Wanda. Community calls. And again, it's bigger than just being within the chat. I feel like you're more being nudged to take that next step. And it's entirely up to you if you're not ready for it. Simply say, I'm not quite ready yet. Maybe you want to take a little tap your toe on the lake and not jump right in, but speak with your guides, in that silent moment, and ask them what they want you to do. Okay, I don't see any feedback yet from Wanda, so I'm going to move on. Okay, if Wanda comes back, then I'll see what she says. All right. And I hope that message makes sense for you, Wanda. Again, if I'm way off, please it's okay to let me know, hey, no, you're way off, and we can see what else you may get. But the community is calling, and that's your guides nudge. I feel like your guides nudging you on. I just, oh God, I have to go back. I look down again at this card. And when I look at the bird, the message I got that is that this one behind is that you'll be supported. You don't have to fear. Okay, let's see what Wanda says. You don't have to fear anything, because while the others are in the front leading the way, this one is in the back with his arms spread out wide, supporting the team, protecting the team from behind. So that's what I have for you, Wanda. Let's see. Since my mommy passed recently, I have been the head of the family. Thanksgiving, all my family should. Okay. Wow, that's beautiful. That is so nice. That is nice. And I wonder, they showed you a lot of love, and that's probably what the loving word comes in, and the support of the community, the family, the guides. But still, I feel too, like I said earlier, your guides are giving you little nudges. Okay? All right. Thanks, Wanda. And I hope that that this made sense. It made some sense, all of it. Yeah, yeah. And Jackie Jan said, sorry for your loss. And Wanda says, Yvette says, sending her condolences to you and your family. Yes, yes, yes. And during the holidays times, it becomes a little bit difficult, not having your mom with you, or even if, any loved ones, it becomes difficult when you don't have them with you celebrating, enjoying the festivities. But just know that while they are not in body form, they are in energy form, right there, enjoying and observing and celebrating with you. Yep, yep. So Wanda says, so my community of family have my back. Yeah. And I just read that and I got a huge chill, Wanda. And don't ever be afraid to ask for help. Don't ever be afraid. Find that person that you know you can trust and ask. It can be the simplest things. Don't be afraid. Don't feel like you have to take it all on alone. Just find that one trusting person within within your community. But I feel like you are supported. You may have felt like you've been left alone. You've been walking this road all by yourself. And what they're making me feel is that part of it is because of the loss. You and your mom, as most folks and their mom, they're very close. And your mom was your rock. She was the rock. She was there. She was the one who may have, we all have that one family member who pulls everybody together. And then when they move on, when they transition out, the building blocks that they created starts to fall apart. That's what I feel like your mom was to you all. Let's see. Wanda says, I felt she was very proud of me. Okay. Hold on to that. Always remember that. And again, never be afraid to ask for help, no matter how big or how small. Okay. All right, Wanda. I'm going to move on now. Jackie asks, messages from my guides to help guide me next week. Okay. Messages for Jackie. What do we want Jackie to know for next week? What do we want Jackie to know for next week? Jackie, I heard, take it slow and steady. I don't know why this sounds familiar. Did I ever give you a message similar to this? I don't know, but it sounds very familiar. Slow and steady. And what's interesting, as I heard the slow and steady, it sounded like it was Bob Marley's voice. And I need to go and see if he has a song that has, and I'm good with Bob Marley, but there's something with slow and steady. Do you like Bob Marley? Okay, let's see. Slow and steady. I'm seeing like the ocean, and I'm seeing the waves are a little rough. And this is like deep out in the ocean because the water is dark. And the further out you go into the ocean, it gets darker. So, but the waters are a bit, the waves are a bit, not rough, but they're a bit like, okay. So what they're saying is, don't go against the flow. Don't rush through things. Because if you're trying to go against the current, it's it's much more of a fight than if you go with the current and steer slow and steady, figuring out where you're going to go. Yes, you're flowing with the current, But even though I'm going with the current, do I guide my boat slightly to the left, then maybe slightly to the right? Or do I keep straight following the current? They're showing me, I just got a quick image of like, it's a waterfall. But as you get to the before, it's interesting because you would think that when you get closer to the waterfall, so maybe I'm misinterpreting it. You would think that the current is a lot stronger. But what I'm seeing is the current starts to taper down. So now you're in smoother, not smoother, you're in calmer waters. This is interesting. Okay, Jackie, take it slow and steady. Oh, you listened to Bob Marley in the past. I love Bob Marley. Um, yeah. Next week, take it slow and steady. No matter what current may come your way, whether it's at the job or it's at home, observe, gather yourself, formulate a plan, and surf the water. Well, it's not surf because you're not surfing, but steer slowly and steady so that you don't miss anything, right? I'm going to pull a card for you. Let's see. What do we want Jackie to know from the card spirit? And am I correct with that message for Jackie? You know what, Jackie? I feel we have met in other groups, and I know you're very calm, soft spoken, but I feel like whatever it is going to try to test you, and try to pull you out of your normal, who you normally are. And that's okay. It's okay for us to have challenges, but it's our reaction to those actions is what determines the outcome, right? So slow and steady. Okay, let's see. Jackie says, yes, with the holidays coming, people continue to add to my list. Add to my to-do list. And listen, Jackie, remember, no, don't overwhelm yourself. Don't overwork yourself. No is an answer. Unfortunately, I can't. I won't be able to. Okay? What do we want Jackie to know from the card spirit? Is this it for Jackie? This is an interesting card, but there is an owl. It says, gratitude for the past. Let's see. There's an owl on a rock observing, but then there's that is that crop circle or sacred geometry thing that's in front of him? Let's see what this card says real quick. Number 20. Oh, it's okay. It says, you are who you are in this moment because of your past. The good, the bad, the highs, the lows, the struggles, and the successes. However, you do not need to define yourself only through that past. You may have come through hardships in your life, but there is a chance to release your past so it doesn't impact your present. Instead, turn your focus to gratitude. Be grateful for getting to where you are now because of that past. Be grateful that you have navigated every twist and turn along your life's journey. Be grateful for the lessons you have learned along the way that have formed who you are, because who you are in this moment is pretty damn wonderful. Wow. 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 Gratitude for the past. Be grateful for the lessons learned, the successes that you've had, and as I say, successes that you've had, earlier I said no is an answer, right? And yeah, yeah, no is an answer. And just because in your past you may have always been willing to help, willing to give, willing to bend over backwards to do for every and anybody that you can, sit back, be grateful for doing that. What lessons did you learn from that? The good, the bad, and the ugly. And then in this present moment, you can sit and determine for yourself, do I want to continue that pattern? If I say no, I may hurt some people, but then it strengthens me, right? That's it. No may hurt others, but it strengthens you. And technically, no doesn't really hurt them. They may be upset for a moment because they couldn't get what they wanted from you. But it puts you in a place of, you feel powerful, I want to say, because you've done something that you've maybe never done before. And I go back to the card, as I was about to say that, Spirit took me back to the card, go on an adventure. And an adventure, in this case, could be, no, in this moment, unfortunately, I can't take anything else. I can't do that. If I complete what I currently have and I have the ability to assist you, I will. But right now, unfortunately, I can't. All right, Jackie. So all the best next week. Okay, we have violets for roses. Okay, violet for roses. May I have a message from my spirit guides, please? Violets for roses. Violets for roses, as I read your question, I don't know if you're getting headaches, but I just all of a sudden got a headache. Okay. Are you overthinking things? Are you letting stuff stress you out? Because the headache that I'm getting feels like does feel like a stress headache. Okay, this is not my energy. You can go now, the feeling. Okay. What do we want violets for roses to know? I heard let it be. Let it be. So violet for roses. Oh, you was getting a headache and feeling tired. Yeah, it's okay. You're resting now. Okay. Good. Okay. I'm trying to get this headache to pass because now it's shooting down the back of my head and into my neck like. Okay, this is not my energy. I release this. This is not my energy. Thank you. What do we want violets for roses to know? Relaxation. I see you. It looks like and I know you said you're resting, and rested, I don't know, it's different for everyone. It could be just sitting on a chair with music playing or having a movie running, or just actually laying down and resting. But the image that I'm seeing, violets for roses, is a person laying down and they have that mask. It looks like the mask over their eye, or a compress, a warm or cool compress on their forehead, and they're just relaxing in a robe. That's all I'm seeing. So whatever it is that may be consciously or unconsciously bothering you, yes, continue to rest. If you can, have a spa moment. If you can, and you don't have to go to a spa to do this. You can be in your home, you get, if you have those lavender warming wraps, you lay in your robe, and they keep showing me the image, and you have the warm wrap laid across your head, and you're just in your zen moment. And put on, do we want her to put on any music? The music is, if you can find one that's like a lake or stream flowing, that's the sound that you man, this headache wouldn't go. That's the sound they want you to put on as you find your zen moment with your warm wrap on your head and just relax. All right. And I hope that helps violets for roses. But that's what I'm getting for you. That's all they want you to do. Relax. Okay. Lioness H1K, I'll star you. If I get to you, I will. If not, I will put you on. Oh, that's the song you find most relax. Wow. 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 You're welcome, Violets for Roses. So if you can today, do that, because the headache that I'm feeling, if that's what you're feeling, no, it's not. That's not good. Put on that sound. Even if you don't have the lavender like warming wraps, if you have lavender oil, get a warm towel, sprinkle some lavender on it, lay it across your head, and you don't have to lay flat on the bed. You could be in a chair, like a reclined position, and you're just relaxing, listening to the sound. All right. All the best, Violets for Roses. Okay. Let's see. Sweet Fairy-ish. Are you still here? And then while I wait for Sweet Fairy-ish, I will say who I have starred. I have Nivra, Jessica Lynn, Yvette, I Am Lulu, KMO, Mary K. Lim, Natalia, Yvette Braggs, Christine Thomas, Lioness, and Erica Pando. Okay, so of everyone in the chat, I normally go in the order of starred. But I want to know if you will be okay, because I do have some new people in here who I've never read for, and this is the first time they're on my channel. So are you okay with me? Okay, Nivers here. Are you okay with me just shuffling a little bit? Maybe I'll do one new, one current, one who's always been, a new person, and go back and forth. Okay, but I will definitely try to get everyone today. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you all. All right. So I already put Sweet Fairy-ish up. So I'll do Sweet Fairy-ish. Then I'll jump to Yvette Braggs. Then I'll do Nivra. Then I have Mary Kay Lim. Oh Lord, I need to write this down. Okay. So Sweet Fairy-ish, Yvette Braggs, and then Nivra for now. Okay. All right. Sweet Fairy-ish. I would love a message from my guides about my love life. Please and thanks. Okay. Oh, Sweet Fairy-ish. Spirit, this energy of this headache is not mine. Can we remove this headache, please? This pressure. Can we remove this headache? Okay, Raphael, can we remove this headache, please? Sweet Fairy-ish wants information on her love life. What do we want to tell Sweet Fairy-ish about anything that's coming in love for her? What do we want to tell Sweet Fairy-ish? That's not helping. Okay, Sweet Fairy-ish. I'm not getting anything, but when I don't get anything, I keep asking them, well, hey, I'm not seeing anything. And I don't know if you are out putting yourself out there actively, like mingling, you know, going out to not bars or clubs or anything like that, but maybe you got invited to an event, or you heard about an event in your area that's going on, and you're going out there to socialize. What they're telling me is that I felt like a standstill, as if you are not doing that. And I'm not laughing at you, I'm just laughing at how they're making me feel, because they're kind of saying, yeah, like you. Um, and I know it's difficult. It's kind of hard, right, with everything that's going on out there, who to trust. Um, but you have I feel like you have a sense within your third eye, where they're wanting you. Well, not really wanting. What I was getting in the beginning was my third eye kind of lit up. And I wasn't sure what it meant, so I didn't mention it. But now, as I'm giving you the reading, you have an ability to, and most of us do, but some to a better extent than others, to feel out. But it's like you're doing it with your third eye. I don't know if you're seeing images, like when you meet somebody, um, it's weird to describe. You get a feeling within your third eye area of if this person might be uh okay, let's see. Sweet Fairy-ish says okay, that's with me going back and forth. Okay. Single but not act. There you go. If you are not actively looking, because my the response they gave me makes sense now. So what they're wanting you to do, or they're not really wanting. What they're making me feel that in order for you to entertain or even meet someone who could potentially be that person, you have to go out. You need to step out on faith. Again, the card for the collective from this morning: go on an adventure. Go to that. If you live in a home, an area that has a community center, and they have events going on there, step out, go on that adventure, go take that dance class. You might meet someone there. Go. You get invited to an event with a friend, and you're like, well, I don't know, I don't think I want to go. No, go. And even if you go and you don't meet someone, that's okay. But what it's doing is it's getting you comfortable and not being a hermit, so that the more you go out, the more you will I don't know, I think attract. What I'm hearing is like you'll be attracting, right? And eventually you're going to find someone who you may connect with. But you have an ability within your third eye where you can feel, and I don't want to say the genuinity of someone, but you can feel if that person, as opposed to seeing, it's weird to describe it. Um, um, if that, like, it's like you can feel their energy, but within your third eye. And I'm not all that versed on everything within the shock, third eye and all the sentience and how they may come to different people. But take a step out. It feels like I need to get out of the house more. Yes. You said you are right now. Well, if you continue to be a hermit, unless if the universe plants the person outside your front door, you're not going to meet anyone. So get out. Do it slow, maybe once a month. The Christmas party, you go to that. Um, if you roller skate, I don't know why I'm saying roller skate, but if you roller skate, go to the roller skating ring, maybe one Friday night. You just never know. Because right now we're in this weird space where everybody's afraid to talk to everybody, right? You go out, the guys are afraid to approach us, we're afraid to approach. We may see somebody we like, but we're like, um, so first, makes sense. I get a feeling about people indeed. Yeah, and it's interesting because it's like feels like it's in the third eye area. Look, I am Lulu says, unless you have an Amazon addiction, and then you might meet the prime guy. Oh my gosh. So sweet fairy, that's your message. Step out, you know, take a step out there. All right. All the best, sweet fairy-ish. Okay. Then I said I was going to do Yvette. Oh, she said, I think Yvette wanted a general. I'll go down here. Yes, Yvette wanted a general. Yvette Braggs. Spirit, what do you want Yvette Braggs to know today that is of her highest good? Let me move this card. Okay, Yvette. I have this deck that I shuffled earlier, and the deck's just been sitting right here. And as I went to put the collective card down, the universe, well, spirit moved my eyes over to the card that was on the top of the deck. And granted, since I put it down, I didn't even know what card was there. So what spirit, I'm going to take that as spirit telling me what you need to know. They want you to start to set boundaries. Is my light dirty? Can you see that? Set boundaries, right? It says, claim your power and know your value today. Simple. Set boundaries. What determine what you want in friendships, what you give and what you expect back. As simple as, and I just heard in my head, as simple as a text message. You're texting a friend, they take 3-4 days before they respond, and you're like, and you're thinking to yourself, well, hey, I sent you this text message. Sometimes we know things happen, but every time I send you a text message, it takes days for you to respond. Okay, well, now I need to set a boundary with you, because if you can't respect me as a friend, and because what if it was an emergency and you're supposed to be my friend or a close family member or whoever, but you're not responding, you just figure you do it whenever. No, that's not acceptable. As my friend, the same, I don't expect you to respond in 2 minutes, but good God, you could respond at the end of the day or the next day, or even just acknowledge, say, hey, saw your text, I'll get back to you. Because some texts could be long, some are very short. But no, set your boundaries. What do you want out of relationships with friends, families, whomever? And I feel that headache coming back on. And once you've set that headache, okay, all right. Once you've set that boundary, don't sway from it. This is what it is. Give me the same courtesy that I'm giving to you as my friend. All right. Oh wow, she said, yeah, some people, yeah, and they do. And it's like, God forbid, if something happened to me and I'm hoping that you or my friend will respond or come to my aid, you're not. So set boundaries. And that is the only message that I have for you right now. And yeah, yeah. And don't wave on your boundary. You set it and you stick to it. People either accept it and respect it, or they move on. And that's okay. Because as you start to create boundaries for yourself, you're going to lose people and realize, and it's not that you're going to lose them, it's just that they want the right people to be in your life anyways. All right. So all the best, Yvette. Start with one thing. Create one boundary that you want, and then, add more. Oh, you're welcome, Yvette. Sometimes I myself need a reminder to stay on course with my boundaries. And I'm sure we all do, because then we feel sorry for people and then they just walk all over us again. Set it and stick to it. Okay. So we have Yvette. Now I'm going to go to Nivra. Let's see. And then after Nivra, I am going to jump to Mary Kay Lim. So Nivra, Mary Kay Lim, then Jessica, and then Natalia. Okay. All right, Nivra, may I have a message around taking an international trip to see the Mister in February or March? Will it be safe? When I read international trip, I got chills. So meaning that, and the chills are positive. So, it feels good in February or March. The only thing I felt, Nivra, and I don't know what state you're in, because February and March, the weather could be a little iffy, with snow and all that crazy stuff. If you're in a state that has snow, Arkansas, okay. Yeah, the only thing I feel the energy of the trip. Okay, let me see. Okay, first off, stop worrying about it. Because my heart, I can feel in my heart like there is some concern. I'm not going to say too much what the concern is, but don't put that energy out. Focus on what it is you want, right? And we always want the positive. Okay. Even if we are faced with situations that can be trying, focus on what it is we want. Don't let what you don't want into your protective space. Okay? Don't let what we don't want dampen our spirits. Focus on what we want. And as you focus on what you want, talk to Creator, Source, God, whoever you pray to, communicate with your guides, and say, you know what? Here's what I want for this trip. Here's what I expect. This is what I am worthy of on this trip. Okay. It's more so that I'm feeling, Naiva, that it's, you are concerned. And it's not about flying, the flying itself. It's more so, other things. But what I want to say is, just be mindful of February and March. There could be snow issues. So that's the only thing, that we have no control over. But on the other side of the trip, bring in, let's see, Naiva says, bring in what it is you want. Naiva said there's also a lot of kidnapping where he is. Ooh. Can you walk with mace? Walk with mace, just to protect yourself. Okay, when you're walking down the street, hopefully you won't be walking by yourself, but I'm feeling this weird feeling in my in my chest, in my heart space. It's like a tightening, or you know when you blow a balloon and the balloon can't take no more air, but you keep trying, you keep blowing, blowing. It's kind of like that kind of feeling in my chest. Okay, release that energy. If you are concerned about the kidnappings or not be alone, okay. Okay. Um yes, I will still walk with mace just as a precautionary if you can. Put it in your and then make sure before I suggest that, make sure you check what that country's laws are towards mace before you do that. And if it's okay, because some countries I know, like when I travel home, if they find mace on you, they take it from you. And I was like, what? I'm a woman. Why would you take it from me? So I wouldn't travel with mace, but just check to see. Or there are on YouTube, I've seen videos of folks telling people, like you can get a spritz bottle and they're telling you, oh, don't do this and don't add this. So they're giving you ideas to create a protection, a kind of a mace thing for yourself. But uh, the mm, the chest area tightness that I'm feeling is the anxiety of the traveling. Don't bring that, release that energy. Release that energy. Okay? So that you, hey Carl, how are you? I can add you in, Carl, but I'm not sure. Okay? I'm not sure. I'm gonna try and see. Oh, 11:53. Good Lord. Okay. Yes, Nivra. So that's the message I have for you. Focus on what it is you want. I feel like the trip will be okay based on I feel like the trip will be okay. Just don't let anything inside of your bubble. You know, create your sacred space. Any energy that's not of your highest good, you stay outside. And even when you're walking down the street, or even when you're traveling, Nivra, ask Archangel Michael. That's one of the things I do. I always say this when I go to the park early in the mornings. As I enter the park, I stop and I call in Archangel Michael and I ask him to walk beside me, in front of me, and behind me. So, although I have my safe bubble around me, Archangel Michael is there walking with me, also providing that extra added of comfort for me as I walk through the park. Okay. Oh my God, I've been talking so long, guys. It's 11:54. Oh my gosh, it will happen. So I hope that helps, Nivra. Okay, I feel like it'll be okay. It's just the weather. There may be some issues with the weather, so just double check um the weather around if you can. I mean, see what the weather is like normally around that time of year, and see maybe when it might be best for you to travel. Okay, all right. So I got Nivra. Oh gosh. Did I say? I think we have Mary Kay Lim now. Okay. Mary Kay Lim. Sorry guys, I know I'm long-winded with my readings, but I just have to give you what I feel and I get. May I have a message from my guides regarding my job search, please and thanks. May I have a message from my guides? Okay, Mary Kay Lim. What do we want Mary Kay Lim to know regarding her job search? I feel Mary Killam, like they're asking me to ask you to if you can be a little more specific because it's kind of wide, right? Can you be a little more specific? Um, Mary Killam, are you here? Let's see, Mary Killam. Okay. What do you want to let Mary know about her job search? So Mary, like how is it going? If you would, and I'm just okay. Let me ask my pendulum. Spirits of love and light, high vibrational energy. Mary Kaylin would like to know how her job search is going. Is her job search on, is it going more to the yes side? Meaning that she will be hearing from someone soon? Can you let us know? Okay. Let me hide your question. Mary Kaylin. Okay. Can you show me what yes is on your pendulums, on my pendulum spring? High vibrational beings of love and light, can you show myself and the chat what your yes looks like? Okay, thank you. So yes is back to front. Okay, thank you. Can you show me what no looks like with your swing? So no goes in a circle. Okay, thank you. Thank you. And can you show me what maybe looks like? Can you show me what maybe looks like, please? And maybe is going from left to right. Okay, thank you. Okay, just to confirm for the chat, am I currently working with my high vibrational beings of love and light? Okay. Can you swing it a little harder? Confirming that I am working with high vibrational energies. Okay, so that's a yes. Okay, thank you. Would Mary Kay Lim, I rephrase that question. As Mary Kay Lim goes on her job search, will she hear back from one of the employers by the end of 2025, December 2025? Will Mary Kay Lim hear back from one of the employers in her job search by December of 2025? Okay, Mary, that's giving me a no. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Will Mary Kay Lim hear back from one of the employers by January 31st of 2026? Will Mary Kay Lim hear back from one of the employers on her job search by January 31st of 2026? Okay, that's a no again. Mary, is Mary Kay Lim here? Let me see. Hey, healing readings with Donna. Are you wondering if it will be successful? Mary, I got no for December and January, but what I'm feeling is as if the companies that you're applying to may not be the right one. There is something that's off. Yeah, there's something that's off with the companies that you're applying to. Okay, let's try one more time. Are the companies Mary Kay Lim is currently reaching out to for employment, are those companies that are of her highest good? Okay, it's saying maybe. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Will Mary Kay Lim be successful in finding employment by February 28th of 2026? Will Mary Kay Lim be successful in finding employment by February 28th, 2026? Okay, Mary, I'm getting a yes. Okay, that's it, and it's getting stronger. Okay. So, Mary, to answer your question, it may not be the time that you want it to be, but it seems like February, by the end of February 2026, you will be successful in finding employment. Okay, I hope that helps, Mary Kay. Keep focusing on that. Keep focusing on successfully finding an employment. Don't panic if you don't hear back from anybody. Keep that focus, okay, on what you want. All right, now we have Jessica Lynn. Jessica, may I have a message? Anything I should know right now, Jessica? Okay, Jessica, what does Jessica Lynn need to know right now, Spirit? What does Jessica Lynn need to know right now? Okay. Don't know who sing this song, Jessica, but here's a song that I got. Is this a rock band? And is it Free Your Mind? Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Da, 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 da. I don't know if you know that song. Do you know that song? Let me see. The Jessica? Free your mind and the rest will follow. Is it Free Your Mind? I'm not good with songs, you know. Oh, you know it. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. Okay, I'm glad. Oh, En Vogue. Yeah, okay. See? En Vogue. Free your mind. So, Jessica, you know the song, so listen to that song. But really and truly, I feel the message is free your mind, because that's all I got. And I don't even know the song that well. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Yeah, okay. All right. I hope that helped, Jessica. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Finding a moment of quiet. You know what I did recently? I was listening to, I'm glad that it makes sense. Because I hear people that say that while they're in the shower, they get downloads and stuff. And I was like, I don't get anything in the shower. I don't think I get anything. And then recently I was listening to Val Dragonfly Crystals. And I was taking a shower, washing my hair and stuff. And for the first time I stood in the shower, oh, you've been meditating more recently. And I just kind of cleared my mind, and I envisioned like the water streaming down, just removing and cleansing and creating a quiet space. And I just listened to the trickling of the water. And I was like, wow, that was really, really good. So yeah, so it definitely makes sense since you've been meditating more recently. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Simple as that. All right. Thank you for validating for me, Jessica. Okay. Now after Jessica, we have let's see. We did Mary, Natalia, then I am Lulu, and I am Lulu, and then Lioness, and then KMO. I'm gonna go at least till 12:30, guys, just because there's a lot of I have quite a bit of new folks in here and some seasoned folks as well. Um, so yeah, Natalia. I'm gonna try to get everyone. Okay. Natalia, I would love a message. Okay, Natalia. Spirit, what do we want Natalia to know? Why that song? Natalia, I don't know what it is you're doing, but whatever it is you're doing, the message is don't stop. And the song I got for you is hilarious. That's why I'm laughing. Because I heard it on the radio, and it's not a song that I listen to, but it goes, and maybe I don't know if this is the lyrics, but it's don't stop, dun 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 dun, don't stop, dun 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 dun, dun, don't stop. That's what I'm hearing in my head. So I I am going to have to ask my daughters um if they know. I can hear I think it's a guy that sings the song, but it sounds like if he's very young, he may not be, but and that may not even be the lyrics of the song, but Spirit is using don't stop, dun 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 dun, dun don't stop, dun 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 dun. That's your message. Whatever it is you're doing, don't stop. All right? And Natalia says, Yay! I don't know if you're saying yay for the don't stop or if it's for the you kind of like letting me know too that you were here. But keep pushing, keep going, don't stop. It may seem like a long road, or it may seem like it's not going to end, but don't. Yeah, I can't think of who sang it. I'm a probably what I'll do, Natalia, is I'll Google it and I'll drop it in the chat afterward. Fleet. There you go, Christine. Fleetwood Mac. Don't stop. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I don't know who it is, but Natalia, if you want to look up Fleetwood Mac, don't stop. Dun, 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 dun. Don't stop. Okay, that's your message. So all the best, Natalia. Okay, did Natalia? I am Lulu. We have you next. I am Lulu. Let me see. I would love a message. I need to know right now about K showing back up in my life. Okay. Spirit K is showing back up into I am Lulu's life. And Lulu would like to get a message about that. What message do we have for I am Lulu about K showing back up in her life? I am Lulu. Did K how do I want to oh my god. And if it's Fleetwood Mac, I will okay, hold on. Wait. I gotta go. I'm gonna come back to you. I am Lulu. Because I gotta read this. I've had some hesitance about my future, especially since I'm ending undergrad soon. Okay. Okay. And Christine says, it's called Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow. Oh, that's what that da 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 da. I've been listening a lot to Fleetwood Mac recently. Wow. Hey, Natalia, don't stop. Oh man, I'm getting chills upon chills. Okay. Sorry, I am Lulu. I'm coming back to you now. So I am Lulu. What I'm feeling with K, my heart started to pound harder. I feel like there may be a lot of, I don't want to say unsurety, like and I don't know if K is somebody who you may have had relationships with, but what I'm feeling like, you have a relationship with someone, and no matter what they say, it makes you feel like, do I believe, kind of, like if they say they're coming, and you're looking at, and they tell you they'll be here by 5, 6 o'clock, your heart starts racing, it starts pounding, there's anxiety starts to come in. And it what's interesting is that the anxiety doesn't feel like it's, oh my gosh, I'm so excited they're coming. The feeling that I'm feeling is more of, well, are they really going to show up for me? Are they really going to do that? That's the kind of feeling that I'm feeling within my heart space. I am Lulu. So based on that feeling that I'm feeling, I would ask you, if this, now my heart is feeling heavy, if this was a person that you had relationships with, do you want to go down that road of not having, do you want to invite back all that anxiety feeling, all that, I'm not sure if you're going to be there for me, all that, the worry, I could, this is what I want to say, that comes with it. I don't see I am Lulu yet. But yeah, that's, do you want to go through those emotions, that roller coaster ride that you dealt with? Do you want to, has anything changed? That's what you need to determine for yourself. I am Lulu. Okay, and I hope that helps. Okay, so we got I am Lulu, and now I'm going to go to Lioness, H1K, then KMO. Lioness. Would love to know if anything is around me to be revealed to me. If not, it's okay another time. All right, I have you. Let's see. Lioness, H1K. Spirit Lioness wants to know if there's anything around her that needs to be revealed to her right now. And I am being guided to my Faces of Oshun deck. Clear as day, this deck popped into my head. Okay. Spirit, you guided me to this deck. What do you want Lioness H1K to know that is of her highest good? Please let me know when I can stop shuffling, or feel free to send a card flying out the deck. What do we want? Okay. Is this it for Lioness H1K? Should I shuffle again, Spirit? Should I pick from the top of the deck or the bottom of the deck? Wow. So you asked a question, right? If there's anything that around you that needs to be revealed. And what did you get? I'm going to hide your comment, your question. Oshun, third eye. Intuition, insights, and vision. Trust your intuition. If you're asking this question, it's because there's something that you already have the answers to. Trust the answer that your soul is giving to you, whatever the situation may be. Lioness H1K. Oh, I am Lulu. Oh no, I got behind. Yeah, I hate when that happens. But I did your reading. I am Lulu. I did do a reading for you. So if you want to rewind a little bit, you were right before Lioness H1K. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that is a beautiful card. Lioness H1K. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Trust the message that you're getting. Trust the feeling that you're feeling with whatever the situation is, because it's already revealing itself to you, right? I feel like you are just trying to get validation for it, because you probably can't believe what you're feeling, but trust your intuition. All right. You've seen the signs. You don't need anything else to be revealed to you. Now, what you can do if you wanted to, you can confront the situation. Let's see. I'm also not sure if I'm also not sure if I saw also that a reading with Scott, I got the job and negotiated salary like you said. So oh, you got the job. Oh my God. Congratulations. And you negotiated the salary. I don't remember the reading, but thank you for letting me know that. That would have been last weekend. I'll actually be back on with Scott at 4 p.m. today. Wow. Thank you. Well, okay. Great, 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 great. I'm so happy for you, Lioness. But yeah, trust your intuition. You it's it was on with Scott Akela. Yeah, okay. All right. But thank you for letting me know that, because sometimes I could just be here, just, thinking I'm saying stuff and not, I'm like, wait, are you sure? Is that what you're telling me? So thank you to everyone who comes back and say, hey, remember you did this and you said this. That's good. Told I have an intro and I use it. So yes, trust it. Trust it. And if ever you're feeling unsure about what you're feeling, just step away, find a quiet space, put your hand on your chest area and ask yourself, is this really what I'm feeling about this person or this situation? Is this really what I am feeling? And if you are unsure, you can say, okay, well, I'm feeling, very happy in a safe, whatever place with this person. Is that correct? And you'll get the answer that that is for your highest good. I am Lioness. Well, I am Lioness. Wow. I am Lioness. And that's not even your name. It's just Lioness. I am Lioness. Maybe that's what they want you to say, Lioness. I am Lioness. Wow. You are welcome. Thank you again. All right. Now we have KMO. And after KMO, we have Christine, Erica, and I think Carl gave his space to Sue Toffee. All right. So Sue, I'll add you if you're still here. So KMO, Erica, Pando, Christine, and then Sue Toffee. See what Sue, oh my God. Sue, if you're still here, can you, I'm trying to see if I can find Sue's question. If you're still here, Sue, okay, I found Carl, Sue. Where is Sue? Okay, so if you're still here, do you mind dropping your hey Tahiti, dropping your question back in the chat. I always say I am a lioness. I hold that strong. Wow. Okay. Real quick. You have no idea how bang on that is, Akela. Sorry that I'm behind. No relationship other than friends, but always promising more, and I'm trying to release him. But every time I get close, he comes back. Girl, you get out in that grass and step on those feet and said, you know what? I am cutting cords. Say their full name and said, universe, I cut the cords from K, whatever their name is, as of today. Call in Archangel Michael and envision him with his sword cutting that cord. Don't fall back, because you said every time you get close, they come back in. right? It's like a little vampire, coming to suck your energy again. So plant your feet in that ground. If it's not cold where you are and you can, in that soil, that grass, and release, cut the cords from K. Okay, don't let them drain your energy. Okay. Okay, I know you were here, KMO. Okay, all right, KMO. I would love a message. Okay. Spirit, what message do we have for KMO today? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. What do we want KMO to know? Okay. KMO. What do we want KMO to know? Okay, hold on, guys. I need to stretch a little bit. I'm feeling a lot of like tension in my back, in the upper right between my shoulder blades. Okay. KMO. What do we want KMO to know? KMO, are you having tensions in your back? Like straight, like it's. Let's see, because I'm hearing stretch it out, and once, and because I was fine before, and as I stretched it out, I heard a crack, in the middle of my back, and then once I said stretch it out, the pain, the uncomfort, it wasn't pain, it was more of uncomfortableness, went away. Stretch it out. Is there anything else we have for KMO? Oh my. KMO, I don't know. Well, I'm just going to say what I see. You're here, and there's a woman, and I'm not sure if it's your mother. There's a woman above you, kind of like looking at you like this. And she says, you are loved and appreciated. Mm-hmm. Wow. You are loved and appreciated. And there's this modest, loving smile. Whenever you feel like you've done so much, you're not feeling worthy, remember those words. You are loved and appreciated. Is this her mom? I just want to make sure. It's a motherly energy. Oh. See what KMO says. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. KMO. He said, okay, a little. That's like right between the shoulder blades. That tension. Just stretch it out. Stretch it out, KMO. And it could be just a little, twisting from side to side, or maybe, you go and you get a massage. In the malls, they have these little places that are inexpensive, and they, give you a quick 30-minute massage, and it feels really, really good. But I think the bigger message, other than that, for you was the motherly image. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You are loved and appreciated. Okay. All right. I hope that, well, I know it helps. So thank you for being here, Campbell. All right. All right. Next, we have Christine. Christine Thomas asked me, I have a A general reading, thanks. Sure, Christine. Ooh, did I miss? I think I was supposed to do Erica. Ooh, see. Erica, are you still here? I know, I think Christine is, yes. Erica, and then Sue Toffee, and then I'll wrap up for the day. Okay. Christine wants a general reading. Spirit, what do you want Christine Thomas to know right now? Christine. What do you want Christine Thomas to know right now? Or do you want me to go to the cards? Christine Thomas. I'm going to go to the cards, Christine. Okay, Erica, I see you. Christine. What do we want Christine to know since I'm not getting anything intuitively? Energy that is not mine. What do we want Christine to know, Spirit? Christine, the message they have for you, let me hide this because sometimes you can't see the card, is they want you to stop pushing and striving. Okay, let me see exactly what this card says. Number 15. Okay. You're trying too hard to make things happen, and it's time to slow down and enter into flow of life. So much energy is wasted when you feel the need to push to create. Creativity is achieved from stillness. So take your foot off the pedal for a moment and stop to breathe. Oh, that's why I kept inhaling. Okay. There are two paths in life that coexist, and they both lead to the same destination. But one is pushed, and the other one is supported and pulled. Let's switch paths. Accept support where you need it, and take a breather to look at the bigger picture. You'll know when you're back in flow of life, when things feel effortless, yet productive, and when things feel like they head towards you, not away from you. Life doesn't have to be a struggle. Wow. Stop pushing and striving. And I don't know, and just in case if you have this deck, and I should have shown earlier, it's called the Intuitive Whispers Oracle. If you have it, it's card number 15. But yet, slow down and breathe and let the universe support you. Wow, that's really interesting, right? Because it tells there's two paths. The path of struggle, because we're trying to do it without the guidance, without the help. And then the path of ease. Well, I'll say ease because we are guided, we are pulled by our team. Because again, they can see what's ahead of us. So this is a good lesson for all of us. Stop pushing if we are trying to force things into place and start striving. Okay? Work with the universe. Overwhelmed with things that have to be completed. Christine, we're one person. You are one person. And trying to achieve or complete 10 things at once causes chaos. And I'm sure you're doing this, but I'm just going to say it again. Put it in priority or urgency. What needs to get accomplished first? Tackle that one. Or sometimes, you tackle the smallest, easiest one, get it out of the way. So then you can tackle the others. But if you have something that's due tomorrow, you want to tackle that and not trying to, you have 5 things on the stove and you're trying to cook all of them at the same time. And then you end up putting the chicken seasoning in the rice and, the chaos. So just prioritize and allow the universe to come in and help you and ask them, they know what we do for a living, right? And again, they can see the bigger picture. My guides, whoever, you see what I have in front of me. Help me figure out which item I should tackle first that has my highest good in the present moment, kind of thing. All right. All the best, Christine. Now we have Erica. And Erica says, can I get a message from my guides, please? Sure, Erica Pando. Shake it off. What do you want? And thank you for being here, Erica. And to all the new folks, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for being here with us. What does Erica need to know right now, Spirit? Erica Pando. What do you want Erica to know? Erica, I could be way off, so please tell me if I'm way off. But what I'm seeing is, have you been crying lately? I'm just gonna, you don't have to say why, or, I feel some sadness. I feel, what is this I'm feeling, Spirit? Like it's me against the world kind of thing, kind of feeling. I feel like they just made me feel like the support is there, but the support, they say never judge a book by its cover. And it may seem that from people looking in, it may seem that, okay, what does she have to worry about? The support is there. She has this, she has that, she has that. But in your world, in your reality, what others see from the outside is not what it is. So that's where the period of sadness comes in. Did Erica say anything? And I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was seeing a man. That's why I said from people look from the outside looking in. But okay, dealing with okay. What do we want? Spirit, what do we want Erica to know to get her through this period? You are strong. And then I felt like it well, oh my gosh, I felt like a person stand up, they're sitting, and then with force they stand up, and then they stomp their left foot, and they said, "Hear me roar." So it's like you're taking back your power, even in that, even if it's just a little moment of you taking your power back. Because 27 years is a long time to be with someone and then have to go through the situation you're going through. But you have the strength in you to stand up proud, stand up firm, and let your voice be heard. When they say, hear me roar, let your voice be heard. And the roaring is not just from the throat, because right now I'm feeling a buildup in my heart, and it's from the front all the way to the back, and just belt it out. If you're in your bathroom, whatever, watch yourself in the mirror is what they're showing me. And it may sound funny, but roar. And that roaring is like releasing. You're releasing everything that's built up in the inside as opposed to holding it in and feeling meek in a corner. Okay? But, 2 year separation and no real support from my family, just pushing through the roller coaster. Okay, that's exactly what I was feeling. You know, it looks like you have the support, but you really don't. And that's okay. That they, your family, is not there for you right now, but know that you have a team that's bigger than your family that can do more for you, your guides, the angels, the archangels, you know, bring them in to help you through this process. Okay? Let's see, cost of emotions. I'm worried I have to fight him with so much unnecessary exposure. I don't know if I have to go that direction. Talk to your team, your guides. Talk to the universe. You know, you may say it's unnecessary exposure, but from from what from what I saw, Erica, you know, when we're in situations, our family members tend to think we have it so good. You know, again, they're on outside looking in. So they don't know truly what somebody has been dealing with on the inside of their home. And while you may not want the exposure or you say unnecessary exposure, you don't know the bigger plan that spirit has for you in this, right? This may be the breaking point, the turning point, and not for everything, because we don't want all our business to be out there. Maybe for others to realize that, oh my gosh, I did not know, you know, and we're not trying to give them a guilt trip or anything, but then hopefully that it gives them compassion towards you, you know, grace again, to show you some grace. But you are not meek and you are not mild. You are not timid. Okay? So stand up with force, stomp that left foot. And I don't know why it's the left foot, but there's something with this left foot that they keep making me stomp. And belt out. It could be in your, after you stomp, you can lay on your pillow, you can roar into your pillow, but it's a release. And lean on your spirit team because they are there with you. Okay? You can't, you said you want him to back down. He's a bit stubborn. You can't change that, you know, but what you can do is change how you handle you. Right? How you handle your emotions, how you react. When he does an action, how do you react? You know? Let's see. I trust the process, just not the journey to be on the other side. Yeah. It can be a rough journey. Speak it out. Write it out. Write out everything. Get a book and burn it afterwards if you don't want anything. And everything that you are feeling, everything you have felt that you can recall throughout the process from the beginning of the separation or whatever to now, write it out and then burn it. Because when you write it, you're releasing it from you as well as the roaring, right? But then when you burn it, you release the embers back into the universe so that the universe and Mother Earth can do whatever good they need to do with it to help nourish back the earth and the universe. All right? Oh my gosh. I am going to, keep you lifted and supported, Erica. and hope that, you take what you got from this message and let it be that foundation to lift you up. Okay? You have it within you. Like what Spirit said to me with that person, hear me roar. Don't let anyone take away your power or make you feel that you are less than. Speak your truth. Let your voice be heard. Yeah. That's kind of what I was seeing in the what I didn't say. Um Shift from, don't focus on him. Don't focus on him. Because when you focus your energy on him and what he's doing, you add fuel to his fire. Take that fuel and from giving it to his fire and ignite yours. Continue to let your flames shine brighter. Don't give him the power. Don't let him don't let him feel that he's taking your power from you. Okay? Again, Spirit is telling me you are not meek. You are not mild. Hear me roar. All right? Wishing you all the best, Erica. Again, thank you for being here, and you are welcome, hon. You are welcome. All right. Got Erica. Now we have Sue. Is Sue back in the chat? Did Sue put her question? Sue Toffee, are you here? Oh my gosh. Sue. Let me see, Sue. Okay, new comment. We have a new comment. She's here. What was her question? That's what I'm looking for. And then I'll disconnect, guys. And again, thank you all for being here, sharing your time with, each and every one of us. And, just being active in the chat. But because I know people are disconnecting, I'm just going to show the card for the collective this morning. Spirit wants us to go on an adventure. And that can be an adventure of anything. Coloring your hair. Maybe you haven't jumped rope in a while. Anything that she wants a general. Okay. Anything that you feel that would make your heart smile, make you smile, that you've been putting off because of uncertainty, because you feel like, I don't have enough money. It doesn't have to be grand. It could be something small. Just do it. Just do it. Carl, I think Sue left. I don't see her. I don't see her in the chat. I'm scrolling through. Yeah, so since Sue is not in the chat, okay, let's see. What did you want? Did you want a general, Carl? Oh, general. Okay. All right. No, that general was for Sue Toffee. Any messages from my guides? Oh, Tahiti, thank you. Please tell me how I can send you a little from Paris to you. It's okay. Just being here, sharing your energy with me. I know it's late where you are, being up. You could be asleep. You could be doing anything else. Just that alone, the support of being here is greatly, greatly appreciated. And I love doing this. But thank you. Thank you. Maybe one day I'll create an Amazon wish list, but for right now, I don't have one. So if I do decide to do that, I'll let you all know. But just again, every one of you being here with me, sharing your energy, allowing me to bring forth the messages from from your guides to my team to me. And I hope and I pray that the messages brings you some sort of peace that you need to get you through. And I tell everyone, go back and listen, replay the messages that you get, because you might have missed something while being in the chat. But go back and listen to your message, write it down. What I do whenever anyone reads to me, I record it on my phone so I can go back and listen to it. I was like, that makes sense. And sometimes certain things really do help uplift, something that I may have missed. All right, Tahiti. Thank you. Okay, Carl, let's jump into Carl because it is 12:45. Good Lord, Carl. Whatever you hear from my guides, Akela. Okay, what did Carl says? Remember, Akela, I'm supposed to be stable by October. I remember, yes, I remember. Carl, but remember, even though things are supposed to be stable, we have free will, right? And in the free will, what I'm getting from spirit is that I was about to say something and they took me to Tahiti. And what they're telling me in my head is like with Tahiti, what she offered to me, and I'm saying, no, it's okay. That we have to remember it's a two-way street, right? It's a give and take. It's a give and take, right? What we put out, we get back. And Carl, one of the things, one of the things you are so, from the last reading I recall, because I got it as I was watching your video a while back, I mentioned, you're so giving with the stray animals. You are, oh my God. That little kitten that was hiding up in that truck, I was like, good God, please come out of the truck, because what if the person, I don't know if it's drivable, and then he's stuck in there, and you give so much love to these strays. Allow yourself to give that to you. Don't be like, oh well, I'm okay, I'll be fine. And then you're pouring and you're pouring out into everything else, right? But pour as well into you, into every one of us. We need to remember to pour into ourselves. Okay, all right. So that was that. Let's go back to Carl. Carl. What do we want Carl to know? Carl. Spirit. A few months ago, we said that Carl would have some stability by October of this year, but things are not progressing. What do we want Carl to know? Or what can Carl do is what I should ask. What can Carl do? What can Carl do? What guidance? Okay, what guidance do we have for Carl Spirit? You want me to go to the cards? Carl, are your guides preaching on deaf ears? What do we go with Carl? What did Carl exactly say? Carl, I normally get feelings from your guides for you. And all I'm getting right now is that the feeling of what I asked, if they're I heard preaching on deaf ears. What do you want, Carl? Okay, I'm gonna pull a card, Carl, because I'm getting a. Oh, Carl said, yeah, they say that. Well, thank you for confirming because I was like, okay, I've never really had that. I just want to move out before Xmas. Okay. Christmas is in a few days. And Carl wants to move on before Christmas spirit. Carl, what do you want Carl to know? Is this the message for Carl? Or should I shuffle again? Shuffle. Okay. Is this the message for Carl? Should I shuffle again? Double bottom of the deck. Carl, the card I get for you, you need a Carl said he need. Okay, so here's the miracle. Since you said you need a miracle, Spirit says the power of silence. The power of silence. That's the miracle that they're saying that you need. And trying to. Oh, you're welcome, Carl. Let's see, and that's card number 3. Whew. Carl, you have my. I'm getting a headache, and then the pain is back in my back. Okay. How often are you in silence, existing in a place without the distraction of music, screens, work, or people? There is a deep internal power that can only be accessed from that silence. This is your intuition. It is always there, but it takes the discipline of consistent practice to become comfortable enough in the silence to hear it. If you're reading this card, take this as your first whisper to reconnect to the silence and listen. At first, it might sound loud. The mind will try to find any way to distract you, creating to-do lists and relaying events, but you must persevere. At the other side of that chatter is a powerful silence, and from within that stillness, your inner confidence will begin to come through. Wow. I tried to get quiet time. You see the word you put in there, Carl? Try. You try. You have to do. Always listening to music. And interesting, you said that. You're always listening to music. And it says here, you need to find the silence without the distraction of music, screens, work, or people. So even though you're doing the music, you're still not in that place of silence because your mind is focusing on the sound, the beat, the tone, all this other stuff, right? Start small. You know what? They're showing me in my head, Carl. You see that little kitten that keeps running from you? I think, yeah, the one that was hiding in the trunk. That one. I don't know how busy the area is, but if you can, well, when you go back there, if you see the kitten, maybe sit on the sidewalk. Hopefully there's not a lot of noise. And maybe start off small, start off 5 minutes. After you had already talked to the cat or whatever, blah, 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 you sit and you just, even if you just have the image of the cat in your mind, that's it. Because now the kitten has created something for your mind to focus on, right? So then the to-do list doesn't come straining. The what am I going to have for dinner doesn't. So you have that focal point, and that focal point is that kitten. So try it for 5 minutes. You may or you may not hear anything, but if you keep doing that, use that kitten as your focal point in your mind's eye. And silence everything. You're just watching the kitten. That's it. Silence everything else. You will start to hear clearly, your guides will be better able to communicate with you and won't say that it's falling on deaf ears because he's not listening. All right. Well, I can't wait for part 3 unfold because I love that kitten and his sassiness. If it's a boy, can't remember if you said it was a girl or a boy, but he will not let you get him. So we were calling for you, and Carl took your space. It is almost 1 o'clock, guys. I've been on now for almost 2 hours. Wow, that's the longest. I know, Carl, but I have a slight headache. But I will be back on at 4 p.m. today with Scott, Sun Scorpio Tarot. Scott and his tongue twister. I'll be back on with him at 4 p.m. today. So, Sue, please come on over there and I can answer your question. Because I really don't want to keep pushing and answering questions if I'm not in the right headspace. It wouldn't be fair to you. All right. So again, thank you all for being here. I'm doing my best to be consistent with my Saturday mornings, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So if you didn't get your question read today, and I think I got most stuff for Sue, come on over to Scott's channel and hopefully we'll get you there. Or I'm not sure if I'll be back next week, Saturday. I'll try, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, guys, thank you and have a great rest of your day. Tahiti 9313. I will create an Amazon list and I'll drop it in. And if you can do it that way, it'll be great. I'll greatly appreciate it because Spirit, just like the remindings, Carl, they're reminding me, it's okay to accept and not just give. Bye. Hey, Jackie, thanks for coming back. I know you're hopping channels. All right. Have a great rest of your weekend, guys. See you next time.